What's up, guys? We're currently at the DFW. Hello? Hello? Okay, I had to double check that we were going. But we're currently at the DFW Vintage Swapmeet. It's the day before, the Friday. We're currently setting up the booth. If you guys watched the previous video of, I think it was like 5-6 videos ago, whenever I vended here, I did a 20 by 10, so basically 20 feet by 10 feet, and I filled it all up with vintage. I got a 20 by 10, but I did it a little bit different. If you guys look, I have a, let's see, can we autofocus? I only have 10 foot by 10 foot, but the other 10 foot by 10 foot is actually my girlfriend over here. She's still setting up. This is her booth, pink, black. I just wanted to hop on here before we get going. Literally trailers behind us, we just pulled up. It's hot, it's really hot. We're hungry, we're gonna go get some food. Stay tuned because I'm gonna show you guys what happens tomorrow. Basically, the whole process of like vending, what is it? Hopefully I get some interactions. It'll be a good time. Be sure guys for watching, and quickly, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's the next day, and for whatever reason, I didn't get audio for this clip. So here's voiceover Gerardo narrating what's happening. Essentially, me and my girlfriend got to the event. Here's what we ended up wearing. I believe, yeah, we got some Chick-fil-A. This was our breakfast, but we're super stoked for the event. This is how we left the booth. What is it? Everything was like with blankets on it, so people didn't steal, or they don't really steal, but just not so they're not like rummaging through our stuff. But yes, I'm gonna start setting up my booth and show you guys the process of that. We're all done setting up. This is how my booth ended up looking. It's a smaller booth, but I still feel it feels like a little spacious and cozy. I want to go through what exactly is in my booth. Over here, we have a bunch of sweatshirts. We got a few knit sweaters up here. This sweaters is something I've been wanting to grab as of late, but they've been selling so fast. So this is everything I was able to curate. We got a bunch of good like sweatshirts. We have a lot of like collared stuff. Like this is a cool little 70s collared. This was in a previous reel of mine, this little 80s windbreaker. We got a bunch of cool stuff like this 90s Ralph Lauren field jacket, but that's this rack. Over here is where we have all of our t-shirts. Obviously people love their t-shirts. I'm just gonna grab a random one and see. We have this Houston Astros shirt, nice fade on it. All throughout the booth, we have more trinkets actually. The trinkets is something I've been enjoying doing, and I actually found a couple more VHSs like the Braveheart. There's a I Love Lucy. A homie just gifted this one to me. This one's really cool, quite heavy. We have all the more expensive tees hung up. All of them, if I'm not mistaken, are like band tees, except we have a WWE and the Buffy. Of course, the discount rack, and here's my cute little checkout station that I'm gonna be walking back and forth. I'll probably be standing in front of the booth to take payments, but yeah, quickly. My girlfriend's behind the camera, but I wanna show my girlfriend's booth. My girlfriend's booth is really cute. Let me get rid of her Chick-fil-A cup. She got her little table, Playboy magazines, all the other racks. We drove 2 hours to make a trip to get this one rug. It was $20, it was a good price. She said behind the camera it was worth it. But we're super excited for this event. I love the way the booth came out. Everyone's still setting up. I believe we have 15 minutes till like the early admission comes in. So we're just chilling. Yeah, no, I can't wait to show you guys the rest of the event. Hopefully it turns out good. I'll check up with y'all in a bit. What's up, guys? It's currently like 2 o'clock. We're in the middle of the event. It's been okay. I've sold a couple wall pieces actually, like more expensive pieces. I sold 3. One of them was like a Buffy the Vampire tee. I sold a Kurt Cobain wearing a dress tee. That was a personal I had. And as well, I sold, what was the third? Oh, a Good Charlotte band tee. That one was super sick. But I wanted to bring you guys along into the event because obviously I showed you guys my booth behind me. There's my girlfriend's booth. But there are so many vendors all throughout. So we're gonna walk around the event a little bit, show you guys some of the booths that I like, some of the wall pieces they have. Yeah, let's go. So I literally just walked to the end of the venue and I kid you not, the venue is massive. Look at how far down it goes. This is literally zoomed all the way and this is currently where I'm at. I'm not gonna lie, Jason does a really good job of hosting this event. Essentially, the DFW Venture Swapmeet is an event that happens in Dallas at Dallas Market Hall. I think there's probably over like 200 vendors that set up here, but it's a good time. Yes, this event is a little bit slow, but it's an event that I'm always gonna show up to. This is probably my like 8th one I've done. Oh, look. So cute. I don't know if it picks up in the mic, but they have these announcements that go on throughout the event. They're a little loud, but I mean, I get it for promo and stuff like that. They do giveaways here, so if you ever show up to the next one, I think it's like free giveaways for VIP or like dollar giveaways. Like, they're pretty cool. I actually just saw my friend Dustin. I showed his booth a couple times in the videos. This is his setup. He literally has the sickest setup. Super warm lights, the chains, everything going on. Come to events like this is a lot of fun because he's not the only vendor who like puts his heart and soul into this. It's so many different like individual businesses doing what they can to like ultimately sell clothes. Okay, the music is really loud, so I'm gonna make this quick. The event is about to end. We're gonna start packing up. Hopefully I can use this clip because literally the music is blaring right now, but I can't complain. It kind of died off a bit towards the end of the event. Overall, this event, it's not like one time of the day it was super packed. It was kind of like steady sales all throughout. Tomorrow I'm actually going to Austin to go back to the Guad market. Oh, the music's going down, let's go. I'm going to Austin tomorrow for the Guad market. I made a video about that before, so I'm gonna show the process of going there. We got a hotel room planned for tonight. It's gonna be like a 3-hour drive to Austin from Dallas, so yeah, I need to pack up. I'll show you guys that. Okay, so you might be wondering, Gerardo, what are you doing back at your apartment in house clothes with the coffee in hand? What happened to the clips in Austin? Well, it didn't really go as planned, and I'm gonna continue the video from here. Essentially, after the DFW swap meet, everything went smoothly. What is it? We packed up, we left, we got some food afterwards, we got back to Austin maybe around like 12 o'clock at night. The next morning, it was a really chill morning. We woke up, we went straight to the Guad market, got a good parking spot, and then we even got coffee beforehand. Now, whenever it came to setting up, we noticed that it felt really windy in the market. And slowly but surely, we started seeing tents start to get picked up. The thing about the wind and like literally these pop-up tents, any gust of wind will literally just go underneath the tents and just like start lifting them up, if that makes sense. The first course of action was, okay, you can take the cover, like the, I guess, tarp covering off the tent. So I did that so the tent doesn't fly away. But then we started noticing racks starting to fall over because, especially with lighter racks, I guess whenever it closes on them, the close creates like a wall. And whenever the wind pushes against the wall, it just topples all the racks over.
and just racks all around me in different booths. And sure enough, my rack started to fall over. They're made of 3/4 inch steel pipes. But one thing I noticed about the spot I was in, because it's in a parking lot, it was slightly at an angle. So basically I put my racks on it and it was kind of at an angle. So any type of wind just slightly but surely nudged it and then it just carried on over. Especially since my racks are all connected to each other. So I have like 2 sets of racks connected to one, making like one big rack. The beginning of the market was honestly a headache, and I just really wasn't in the right mindset to film, just because I was dealing with my clothes. Every time it falls on the ground, the clothes get like dirt on them. There's a chance that they can get like tears in them, and it's just kind of like, it was not a good vibe. During the middle of the market, I started rearranging my booth. Essentially, I took apart my racks and built them in a way so they're kind of like vertical. So instead of the wind hitting it like horizontally, so it's a wall, it's kind of like vertically, so the wind travels, I guess, around it. I guess that's how aerodynamics work. But then I realized it was annoying because like I was between 2 small racks and I had both arms against them. So quite literally, I was just fed up. I got some duct tape, I put the 2 small racks together, and I just started duct taping the racks together just to make it, and sure enough, it was ugly. It really didn't look good, but my racks stopped falling over, so I was grateful for that. My booth wasn't the ideal way I like to set it up. It kind of looked, I could joke around and say it looked like an open concept, but it was just really frustrating because I know my booth, how it's supposed to look, and this is what I was forced to have, because if I tried to do anything else with the booth, my rack will fall over, and honestly, it wouldn't be safe for customers to walk in. Later in the day, the wind kind of died down, so I rearranged it a new way, and sure enough, with that new way, I started to see more sales because it started to look more like a booth, not like one rack in the back with like a duct taped makeshift, I guess, clothing racks in the front. Even with the wind, it actually wasn't that bad of a day. There's definitely been markets where I've made less money, there was less traffic, but with the wind, there was still a good amount of traffic. I still made sales on the like second half of the market towards the end of the market, and the trip wasn't that bad. And after tearing everything down, packing it back up, we drove back to Houston. This is where I'm at now. So going over both markets, the DFW Swapmeet was pretty good. Me and my girlfriend split a 20 by 10, so we had 2 10 by 10 sections. It was a really cool dynamic having like half the racks with the black curtains, half the racks with the pink curtains. Then in the middle was like, I guess, pink, black, pink, black. It was like staggered. It was a really good event for both of us. I can't complain. I'm not sure when the next one's going to be. I think it's going to be close to August, so it's a little whiles away. And then, of course, Guad. Guad was Guad. I believe actually this next upcoming month, February, I'm going to be at Guad every single week. So a little wind didn't stop me. If you're in the Austin area, you can check me out there every Sunday from 12 to 6. As far as what's next for events, there's a couple events coming up. For example, there's this one, ISG. It's located in the South Congress area of Austin. I'm going to be there once next month and twice in March. As well in March, I will be going to Atlanta, Georgia for ThriftCon Atlanta. ThriftCons, I have actually a video on ThriftCon Charlotte. It was a small recap video, but ThriftCons are super fun events. I'm already thinking of ideas how to make the best video I can, how to get the most content out of it, and hopefully if you guys like, subscribe, stay tuned, bell, all that stuff, you guys can check out the video whenever it does release in like the next month or so. There's a lot of other pop-ups planned that I'm excited to film and bring along. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble. To find more news, find more updates, to see live updates actually, check out my Instagram, ResilientHDX. There you can see all the posts about the different markets I do, website drops, Depop drops, announcements, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna try to edit this video and get it up for you guys quick so you guys can enjoy it. Be sure to check out all the other videos. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and yes, bye guys.